Good morning. I had the opportunity to talk to the head coach for Mississippi Valley earlier in the week about his successful season in the SWAC. Coach Carl Morgan joins us for Locker Room Talk. Morgan was a standout at UCLA, played for the NFL with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and has over 20 years of experience coaching football.
It all led up to here, and glad to be here.
Now, let's talk about here.
Okay.
Chronicle your season overall and how you think your guys played.
I thought we started poorly. Had a chance to win the game against Concordia, a NAIA school. Everybody expects you to win. We expected to win, didn't win. And so that was a disappointment. I think the high mark of the first part of the season was beating Southern on ESPN in Baton Rouge, 6-0. So that was a great win for the program, a great win for the players. And then we got into the second part of the season. We made a change at the offensive coordinator spot, heading into the Alabama A&M game for homecoming. Wasn't a good game, 35-0, very disappointing. Had a lot of football left, and we were able to win, I think, 4 of the last 6 games. Beat Grambling, first time in a while, only the 5th time in the history of the school. Also came down and won the last 3 games at the end of the season. So that was a very positive and a very uplifting note to finish on. I think that these guys all were some good guys. That's the number one thing about the senior class we're losing this year. Those guys are leaving, and they left a good legacy here of turning this thing around, being the foundation for turning it around. And they all basically came from good families.
Okay, now you've just been nominated for the Eddie Robinson Award.
Coach Eddie Robinson, rousing his Tigers to chase opportunity through the classroom, onto the playing field, and into life. That's the package this 66-year-old monument to dedication offers, in fact, demands.
I want to teach this young man who's playing for us and any other youth, you got to put something in it. You got to get into the system and understand what it's all about and work at it.
Who is Eddie Robinson, and how has he influenced your career?
Well, Eddie Robinson is a well-known coach from Grambling that put a lot of football players in the National Football League. Was at one point in time the all-time winningest coach in college football. It's an honor to be named up for an award that's named after him, and I think that's very important. I think the other thing, it brings a positive light to Mississippi Valley State football. If you give everything you got, each and every practice practice opportunity, each and every game, I think you can be successful in spite of the score. You know, I know we live in a society, a culture that's based off of the bottom line, wins and losses, and I understand that. But I think that winning anywhere to me is doing the best you can do, and you can win and still lose because you haven't given your best effort. And so, as a coach, you're hard to please. Yeah. And what we do on the field, off the field, and we'll never achieve it. But if we keep striving for it, we'll land pretty high.
Now you talk about off the field. How much of an emphasis do you put on the character of the man off the field in your coaching?
It's very important. You win with quality people, coaches and players. You know, there's no substitute for that. I think anybody can learn what to do, can be taught technique, can be taught how to coach a position, but the character and those qualities have to be there in order to win big. And I think that we had a lot of good character guys on this team. The senior class, all I can say about the overwhelming majority of those guys, they all are good people, you know. And the whole team, even on from the last guy, basically everybody here is a good, decent person.
Morgan finishing the season with a winning SWAC conference record, something that hasn't been done since 2006. Great locker room talk with the coach. Can't wait to see what his program has in store for us next year. That's going to do it for Morning Sports. Back to you, Lucy.